I'm back. Can you guys hear me? Sorry.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah. I have this weird thing in my room. I don't know if it's the carpet. Wherever I place the headset, like if it's on the ground, on the chair, or on the desk, if I just put it away and come back, it's like the sounds are robotic and like all static, all fucked up. Is that something with like, I don't know, electrical static fucking chargers or something?
What up, guys?
Well, that sounds like it would be. Hey, what's up?
What's up, Manny?
Not much, not much. Who are they missing?
I don't know.
They said they're missing a player. Let's see. Justin's here, Stan's here.
You know, the funny thing, so I reconnected the headset, it fixed Discord, but in Quake 2 it might sound completely disappeared. But I actually got a reboot.
S enable 0, S enable 1. Now to reset it. S enable 0, S enable 1 too.
No, I had to, I mean, I didn't try, I did the S restart, and it didn't do it, but next time I'll try the S enable 0.
I get that
Wait, what
sometimes
server
when
are
I
they
switch
playing on?
headsets. What?
What server are they playing on?
KC.
Okay.
So they got Lamp and Nick. I seen Nick. I guess it's Lamp they're missing.
This is going to be another thing like my team. One person forgot.
It's funny to see people with their pinks and talking about home away. I mean, I know there's more to it than the pain that we see, but
Pics of the net graphs.
I do miss NetGraph in this what is it, Pro Q2 that we play. That little thingy, that little box is fucking impossible to like decipher what's happening.
How is this not even? The average ping of one team is, they're both, even teams are both 35.
Somebody might be
I
having
think
like,
Nick
I
is
do.
not happy with his ping, and plus, yeah, he's lagging.
I don't know. It's been a weird issue with me. Like Chicago, I'll get red spikes. Like I'll have good ping. Ping is fantastic, but then I'll get spikes. It makes everything all one.
Yeah, that's what Randy was saying earlier, that his ping is never an issue, really, it's the spikes. No,
His
that's
is like
actually, I
all
guess
the
that's
servers.
mine. And then the funny thing about it is it's kind of a subjective thing, because, you know, there are people who will be fine living with one or two here and there. But then there's gonna be a person with like, oh, I have one and we cannot play here type of thing too, right? And
You always got the special one, right? In this case, it's definitely Nick.
You know, Manny, I remember the other day, I recalled the situation when I think we're in the very first season I played, which was Draft 2. We were playing your team and you had you, Chief, X, and I don't remember who was the 4 guy. And I joined your voice. You guys were the fucking meanest motherfuckers ever. Sounding like, and I remember it was about the server, something about it. We ended up playing.
Who was on my
Home
team?
Away.
It was me and who else?
Chief, X, and I can't recall the 4th one. I don't think it was Roller, right?
No, Roller was on my
really,
team
really
first
back.
season. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it could
What do
have
you mean
been.
they're mean?
I mean, I know you're a nice guy, but your voice is kind of like more mine, kind of robotic, fucking no feelings type
Oh,
of
sometimes,
voice.
yeah, sometimes.
Get
And I'm
out of my
serious.
voice,
Yeah,
And I'm
chat.
then Chief is Chief, and X,
Chief
you know,
is
similar,
Chief.
you know.
Well, I think Chief was our captain, so it's probably more Chief than me. I actually don't care about ping as long as I'm smooth. Like, I actually am good. I'm good. And I think decent everywhere anyway, so.
I hate having 10 ping. I hate it.
Yeah, actually what I hate is playing Scooby all the time with fucking 12 ping. That's what sucks.
I don't, dude. I play on fucking Wi-Fi. When I play in the game, it's like 20. Like that's the funny thing.
this is
And I live in
19
Chicago.
This is 1999 where Wi-Fi is dog shit.
You got 14 ping on both Chicago and the Chicago servers. I'm trying
That's
to
is probably I don't
quad.
move
There's
actually.
No way.
The funny thing is, if you look actually, so first things first, yeah, it's definitely better than yours. So no questions asked, and I utilize it because at the end of the day, you gotta still hit, right? And that's what I'm saying. But there's funny times where, let's say, people actually have better ping than me in Illinois, and I live in Chicago, which is quite a fucking drama. Even if I hook up the
That's
cable.
funny. You know, I'm opening a warehouse in Hagerstown, Maryland right now, and my desk setup's getting there, so I'm gonna do some games from over there for sure. And that's like
From where? From where in
Maryland?
Illinois? I'm sorry,
in
you said it real
Hagerstown,
fast.
Maryland. And so it's really across
Maryland, I'm
to
sorry.
Washington D.C. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna have
Okay.
some solid ping in Illinois, and I'll probably ping like 8 to D.C.
Yeah, so basically, we will not be able to play you in Texas and now anywhere in else either, right? Because it's on the ping 5. Like, oh, take a look. Your ping in Texas, that's what I should have in Illinois.
Here's one
I mean,
here.
Texas is
We got a
humongous.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
have in Illinois.
Well, with Texas,
Never
though,
have.
you
Even
got-
when I lived in Chicago, same thing.
You know what's
got your
funny, though?
three
When-
major cities.
When David was in Dallas, he had
Yeah.
preferred the KC server where we pinged 20 over the tourney servers. He just found it to be much smoother and more legit than the server.
There is that to it. I always complain about KC and the Texas servers. The ping isn't bad, like especially KC has nice ping. There's something weird on some of these servers, the way they kind of game handles. Like I always talk to Shlu, and she says the same thing, like as if somebody put it in slow motion, like slow down the game. There's some weird thing, and I'm not talking about the trigger, like how fast the gun reacts, like the way you movement does on the map. It's bizarre, hard to describe.
Yeah,
Isn't
no, I
tourney servers-
definitely feel that too.
R1 Q2 and these are all Q2 Pro.
See, I thought that too. I actually was playing on R1Q2, just downloading, and it felt a lot better than this. But everyone's using this, so I'm like, it's okay.
I mean, I usually not like R1 Q2. It gives me some weird like edge cases with stairs not working right. I just use it anymore.
Yeah, I was.
Wish they would have started
I
fighting.
think
about this half hour
the
ago.
two things that
No time like the present.
Just play a bunch of pickup games and complain about servers and things.
That means everything's right in the world.
Yeah, I guess so.
I will tell you what though, Nick turns like, look, I can be a stickler, right? Like Scooby said, I absolutely can. I'm very competitive, right? But Nick, and I'll say this on stream, he's kind of a dick, like when he's trying to communicate it. You know, it's like, I'll give you an example. The other day we had an RE2 tourney, right? And one of the teammates was like, "Hey, can we use red instead of green or whatever?" And he was like, "No, flip for it." You know, it's like just doing it. And he was serious too. He's like, "No, flip for it. We want you to be at a disadvantage." So, I don't know. I love the guy, but he's a pain in the ass a little bit.
I can
But it's-
vouch for that. I was there.
there's a lot of people having that. I think they lose it. That's why I miss playing it, but there are many things why I didn't join this one. but I kind of told Schluss I think it's good because a lot of you guys sometimes get so obsessed about beating others that like they forget about the sportsmanship and that it's like, oh yeah, you're better so you can be having at the other guy. That's fine, but then people do with the servers with pushing other things. It's just
Yeah.
gets bizarre, and some people take it to extremes.
No,
I see what you're
they
saying.
take it personal. I believe like some of these comments are like he's taking it personal. You know, I don't know. Maybe not.
So because we were talking about people who are not related to us, I can tell you about my brother. I played fucking ping pong with him. That motherfucker, every time he was winning, I would just play so I can beat him. But when I was winning, like a few years back when he visited from home, he would be like, "Oh, you fucker, you're lucky,
He's
this
getting
and this."
pissed
And I
off,
told him like,
right?
confront him. Yeah. I told him at first, like, dude, it's fine when it's not luck or you're shitty or something. Just I got better, like I got lucky or did better in that
Right.
particular game. And this is something that most people like. They're like
Yeah.
my brother. They kind of like transition this kind of like unhealthy
Yeah,
sportsmanship.
no,
to
it happens. It happens for sure. So, and you know, the main thing is, do you not hold grudges, right? I think that's very important too, right? Some people get
Sure.
angry and then you just like kind of let it go later on. That's important. Some people stay angry, and I have learned not to hold grudges against anyone. So, definitely know that.
I think Pun was the only person I
Pun
really
is-
held a grudge against in this community. And we cleared that up.
I think they all do. I mean, I think the trick with I got it. I've noticed this. There's been special treatment that I've been given a few times, and I tell people not to. Just because I'm playing better than some other people doesn't mean that I have to be treated in a special way. But at the same time, I see the opposite, that the weaker players, they have people kind of talk shit to them. It's like, oh yeah, because you're like not a good player, so you can be downspoken to. It's a bizarre thing. But then usually like me being in my position, it's easier to kind of get out of it versus
Yeah, but
them.
you know, the downside to you is you usually get the weaker team. So, you know, that's frustrating for good players. Is like when you're always getting the shorter stick when it comes down to who's on your team. You know, it's harder to balance it. That's why David, when he was here, would never play in the OC. He's like, man, I'd play, and they'd always give me like the 2 or 3 weakest players just so they could beat up on me. I was like, who
Yeah,
cares? Have fun.
I sometimes
Who
think.
cares?
I still, it's been now what, third year, and I sometimes wonder because I'm a type of person that even if I don't agree with you, I would just like to understand your rationale, and I will accept it if it's convincing. And I sometimes wonder, is like, what is the fun for people? It is fun really to put somebody at disadvantage so they can do better and then they beat. Because to me, it's like, you know what? Even if I'm losing, as long as it's fun, that's all there is really to it. Doesn't have to be that you have to be
That's
always
right.
winning.
No, for sure, for sure.
Mm.
Well, actually, I didn't really, now I'm a little bit more motivated in this tournament because of you, so I'm gonna go kick ass on the next round, and then I'm gonna be speaking Polish to you on the next match. But I usually just, I don't give a shit usually. I'm like, I get competitive, but I'm like, after the game's over, it's like, okay, it's done. We did our best, you know. I'm gonna kick some ass on the next match. I got some Polish words typed out for you on where you're streaming. I'm gonna be spamming my Polish binds.
Oh, speaking of next match,
Rakiety, that's the one, like rockets that you have. The other day you had it like
Let me see if I got it. Let me see. Where is it? Yeah, I guess it's only when I'm playing it works, but it's David's config, so I guess I don't even know what half the shit is. I got Mega Mod. I don't even know what Mega Mod does.
I have no fucking idea either. I
send me
used
that
to have a
config.
very sophisticated config.
Send me that config. I'd
Config
like to
back
go
in the
through it.
days with all of the function binds and so on. But other than that, I'm a fucking dinosaur, and that's what I love in Quake. It's the fucking prehistoric aspect of it. So I don't know. The other day I learned, like literally, what's today? Sunday. When was the last game? Sometimes last week. I learned that you guys have a script for
Yeah, I
double
use a
jump.
script. Yeah, I use a script for double jump, which fucks you up in the game sometimes because you don't want to double jump and then you double jump and it like exposes you. especially like in the mega room, on the armor room. You know, you jump into the armor, you don't want to double jump, but it makes you. It exposes you sometimes.
So you use this, say you use this, so it's the same button for two types of jumps, right? Single and double, or is it just you? Therefore, you use just
That's
just
right.
the double.
You kind of just hold it down and then it just doubles jumps. You don't have to like click two eyes fast.
Always. There are some very rare circumstances, but doesn't that limit you to like sometimes when you just want to go over like a single small box with a single jump, like kind of literally go over rather than go up
100%.
in
That's
the
what I
air?
was saying. Sometimes it exposes you.
Huh.
It makes you fly up, and you don't want to.
Okay.
You
Oh,
don't
that's
want
what
to
you
fly
mean,
up, and
yeah.
then you get railed easily. So
You know, guys, this is actually interesting. Sorry, Ten, I know you're trying to entertain us. We're just chit-chatting the random shit before they ready up, but
That's fine.
Flaggy and Justin are the most unusual fuckers for this map. So it's interesting to see them on the opposite side of the
Yeah.
absolutely,
game.
like I
Oh,
want to
geez.
see these guys like try and pick each other off with a rail. Like this is gonna be fun to watch.
I'm extremely proud from all of the games that we had in this draft 2, 3, and 4. The most I'm proud of is the finals against these two guys being on the same team, and it was cool as fuck to actually counter this, having them, both of them, do that on the same team. We lost like TDM 1, I think, after overtime. DM 1 was fucking crazy. I've never seen in all of these years of the game. It was mind blowing that a team can successfully play on the map without controlling the room, and they kind of establish a little room by lower
They
slugs.
just sit down by
Like
that
the
box and
slugs
pick
ammo.
off
That's
spawns.
fucking
Right?
insane. Yeah, and they were actually dropping weapons, so it's not like they were like adrenaline. You just picks up fucking rail and just go backwards and waiting for people to snipe them. They actually held it and shared weapons there. It was interesting. You know, you think you saw everything, but
You kind of
yeah,
have
that
to
was-
abandon the mega room and go hunt them down, kind of.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. And they, of course, they hit because Sluggy and Justin are fucking
Absolutely,
crazy railers
absolutely.
too.
They're quick to get paid too, but they see
They had
you come.
they had a really good team too. They had Zero and what's his name,
Yeah.
Dork, that is no longer allowed to play in these drafts.
Yeah, I guess he had a falling out or something, right?
Something
Yeah.
like that, right?
I don't
Season
keep up with
after.
all that drama.
He was a smart guy though, like very capable.
Oh, you talked to him on voice, right?
I haven't. No, I don't think I ever heard his
Oh, okay.
voice. Just like typing and seeing like he plays. He's like 10. 10 is an intelligent guy playing, you know, like smart about it.
Hey, so
I'm not saying other people are fucking dumb or
No.
something like that, but like has the right mindset for teamwork,
of
positioning.
course you're
and
not
so
saying
on.
that. Of course not. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Tin. What
Yeah.
happened to Neb? I thought he downloaded Quake 2 or something. Did he not? Nebulous.
He said he was going to, but he keeps coming up with some excuse how he has to take care of something before he can, and then he just disappears for months.
Fucker. He was such a good railer. Such a good railer.
Yeah. It'd be nice to see him come back, but it is
He's
what it
Swedish.
is.
He's Swedish.
Is he?
Yeah, he's Swedish.
That's Nebulous, the guy Nebulous. I thought it wasn't he like playing
Yeah,
for
he was
US
our
team?
he was our cap. Me and him were the co-captains. But he's Swedish for sure. He's Swedish, and I guess he moved to the U.S. at some point. I think he spoke it. He spoke Swedish. So when we were playing like the Swedish team, he was speaking Swedish to them.
That's interesting. So I guess that's how American I am, right?
We also had Welkin on our team. Do you remember Welkin? He was a good guy.
Yeah, Swedish
Yeah,
guy,
we
yeah.
recruited Welkin to play on Team USA. So we had Welkin and Nebulous.
Well, I played for a US team at some point, even when the Polish team was at its prime.
Oh.
We lost, I think, but like definitely a game or two were closer.
Yeah, I think that was late, right? Like 2008 or 9 or something, right? Something like that.
Probably 6, 7, because then college fucking ate me and I didn't have time to play anything anymore. But I came here in 2005, played Quake 4, and then after kind of Quake 4 hype died, I returned to Quake 2 and 6, 7, and I think that's about it.
Look who's the last guy to ready up, Nick. I think he's still protesting a little bit here.
Possible. I'm gonna do Chase Killer. But it's not.
start?
And I think I'm gonna start on Sluggy, see how things pan out.
I would suggest, I know you probably as a caster try to show a lot, but I would probably focus on Justin and Sluggy.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
fine.
get two different perspectives, but really the guys probably that are gonna be dying the least because of how they play
Hey, how
this
do you
map.
take Chase Killer off if you do it?
Reconnect.
Oh, really? Oh, bet.
Justin got the first rail.
Sluggy
and
got the
first
Mega.
kill.
Yep. Throw Sluggy Justin battle right away. Sluggy took the first one. That
Sluggy
battle.
put him down.
Kills his teammate.
Sluggy went through 3 of them.
Killed Shlu while he was trying to kill the last frag. It's a shame, but hasn't been able to find
So
himself a weapon
who
yet
do you
either.
guys have on this one?
Sluggy.
Who guys? Sluggy? I got Sluggy too.
He's got a chain gun now.
And you 10?
I like Justin's team, to be honest with you. A really solid team. Let's see what happens.
And Nick's got a good start. Look at Nick, 4-1. Pissed them off. Mega's up soon.
Yeah, Nick has been having really
someone
good
grabbed it.
games.
Well, he knows how to play this game. So. But if you ask Depression, he's a Rock Arena 2 player.
Justin's got his spot up at that top. Just
Fuck, dude, you just read my mind. I was about to
He
say,
just-
I was watching his
he just sits up
POV,
here.
and he hit too. Yeah, that's his
Just
ground,
sits, he's
right?
gonna grab that armor and goes right back up.
Luggy's got the only frags on his team. 13-3 now after what?
Yeah, I was about to say that
minutes.
fucking escalate fast. Didn't feel like that after Sluggy killed 2 of them, right, with the machine gun. Well, Justin moved towards Mega Health, so he abandoned his usual spot. Because I think Stan took it over. Yep. Stan is in his, like, above chain gun area.
Switch over to Stan, see what he's doing. Since Justin's having a hard time finding people.
Very good.
I mean, definitely doesn't help that Sluggy always comes without a fucking warm-up. No, not that Justin did, but I feel like for all of these editions, Sluggy always comes straight to the games and give him a game or 2 and then he hits. Justin hits right away. Nick is leading his team with 10 frags.
Told you he's pissed off, man.
I'm gonna
Pissed
watch
off.
him.
Didn't get his
Yeah,
server.
Stan seemed to be a little slow here. Nick just died. Well, you got Nick there. So you got Sluggy. Back on Justin again.
The thing about Justin is, you know, the thing about Justin when I play against him, I feel like I can never surprise him. He's always like waiting or gets away. He just doesn't ever seem like he gets surprised from behind ever. He's always facing the guy coming at him.
He's got that, you know, super hearing.
Yeah, so it's hard.
Pretty good self-awareness. I feel like Kikro has the same thing.
Kikro doesn't move. He stands and he's listening for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. There's few of you guys, I mean, there's a lot of good players, but some that stand out to me. It's Justin as in TDM and Kikro as an individual. Is the way he reacts, movement, and decision making. Like, even, I didn't play really that much duel against him, but even that little league you guys had. Yeah, this is kind of becoming a blowout real fast for
Yep.
some reason.
Man, Nick's pissed. Told you. Look at that. 14-5. And he was complaining about the server. Look at that.
Stan was 11-0. Looks like he
server's
died
not that
probably
bad.
at spawn frag.
You know, I went to the extent the other day that I actually YouTube anything about Lampire in Quake 3 because some of you guys said that he plays really well Quake Live, Quake 3, whatever the fuck that is. and I couldn't find anything. But it's just puzzling to me how Ping Pong, who seemed to be a pretty decent player playing CTF or Rocket Arena, I guess, is doing worse than a guy who doesn't play this fucking game at all. It's just mind blowing to me. Because I claim that Sluggy's team is the best team has the best setup for this entire edition. Not to hurt your
Fan
feelings.
went down.
$49.19 now. 1/3 of the way through.
Sluggy's trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ping Pong doesn't have a frag yet. He finally started scoring here and there. They definitely need him to rail more.
Oh, he's got a nice stack now. Mega health, 1 yellow armor.
Nick just died and they have finally a lot of rails on Sluggy's team. Sluggy has mega health, rail and armor, so easy fragging. Chief has rail. Go there. And the other team, the only person, Justin, has some weapons, but not so healthy. That could be a turning moment for
Nice
the
just
team.
died.
And Ping Pong finally got his first frag.
Wow, way to go, Ping Pong. Yeah, this is one of these maps I find, in my own personal experience, if my team's down, it's really hard to get yourself in a situation where you can fight back sometimes.
There's definitely moments of droughts when it comes to weapons. But I think every map really has that moment, right? Here it's kind of like, I don't know, there's no quad, there's no mega health type of thing easily accessible, because usually if you die, then there's no way you're picking it up, or even if you did, you have a blaster, so that doesn't come handy that much. There's probably super shotgun, hyper, chain, and you get back little by little.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Ping Pong is back to 0.
I think this map is because it's so wide open as well. It's like a perfect for people with, you know, stacked on the railguns for their team. There's a lot of open space that people have to try to traverse through. Get somewhere.
Sluggy just got 5. But there's a lot of railing for sure, and that's like, so far they are railing individually, what you said about it. It can happen, like rail spawn rape, kind of DM1 type of thing, and you cannot do a shit about it. Not yet. Sluggy had a nice streak there, 5 in a row.
Good. He's playing really good on this map right now.
Oh, got 22 frag difference now.
Stan is really
Still a lot, but they're actually coming back.
Yeah.
75.
Watch him stand here and run around looking for some health, and then his teammate jumps in front of him and takes both health blocks.
Yeah.
That's sometimes frustrating too, when you're like low and like, oh, finally found some health lying around, and your teammate just scoots in and grabs it.
We're more than halfway through the game. Justin is at 50% rail, and Sluggy is 38. But yeah, definitely Justin's been hitting it.
So you're saying
It's
Sluggy
at
should show up
52%.
like 15 minutes early and get a game or two in.
You read my
Justin
mind,
just hits, dude. I mean, it feels like he's playing Quick 2 all the time. His rail is just on.
right? It's an interesting thing. I've noticed that too, which is good.
There you go. He got surprised there.
Yeah. A little camera time for Shlu.
You guys are old timers. Did he play that well back in the days?
I don't remember him being that good.
What was his, like, V8 Deft or something like that? His nickname,
What was
old
his name?
nickname.
Yeah, I
I thought
think so.
somebody told me apparently Apparently, I beat him like big time in duel, which is that's the surprising thing. Like to me, I cannot imagine really raping him.
What
as
was
I
his name,
did.
Tim? Back in the
It was
day?
Deft.
Death,
Yeah.
death,
DEATH?
No, like that, like
DFT, DFT.
Like I vaguely remember him. I just remember being
like
a guy
that?
that would be around. No, Deft, like you know.
Oh,
DEFT.
Deft.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, he definitely wasn't that good. I think he's way better now than you. Yeah, I knew him back in the day.
But you know, there's something to it. I've seen this in like even back in the days in Polish Quake too. Like a lot of these people kind of escalated after I left. Like David, you know, when I was around, I mean, he was not halfway good as any of regular guys. And you have the same thing here. I think like Adrenaline never played that well as he plays now. Nameless was from all of these guys that I see nowadays. Nameless was the only one that is kind of playing the same way as did back in the
Nameless
days.
was
But
not good back in like 2001, 2002 at all. He sucked. He was like on his clan. He was on this clan called DWX, and he was like, that was like fine.
that's like really old. Yeah, so I cannot even say about that. Like, that's
But
you know,
now,
to me, would be 2005-06 kind of the
Nameless
reference
was a
point
good
or something.
Quake 4 player too. He's a really good dueler in Quake 4.
I think we were on the same team with that Black Dragon shit, but I don't think we ever really played like in the same lineup.
How are you on this game?
Going
here,
back
guys?
to this game,
Yeah, I was gonna say 27 frag difference here.
kind of didn't
Yeah, I
expect
didn't
it.
expect it either.
Buggy finally double digits in deaths, 29-10. And running a solid 20 and 8. Dustin 32 and 17. Oh, you got the best net though. Fortunately, the rest of his team is double digit negatives.
Yeah, Ping Pong's having a tough game.
But that's what I was saying. I wonder if both Ping Pong and Lampard don't know it, right? I mean, this is pretty new map to them. But then again, one of them plays Quake 2 and on different modes, but plays Quake 2. The other one doesn't. So
You gotta really think about the other
Not
mods
sure,
of
I don't
Quake
wanna
2. They have weapon stay on, so it's a whole different ballgame.
yeah, but it's a different fucking game, right? Different engine and so on. This guy comes. I don't know. Maybe his other three are stronger and they kind of allow him to flourish better. But still, I would imagine if I went to Quake 3 or Quake 5, I did that actually. I didn't do amazingly well like I do in Quake 2, but you can only translate that match, especially with the frequency this guy is playing. So here is
Wow,
a
that was
fucking
nice shot by
Quake
Sluggy.
Garden type of
Sluggy.
thing, or
Like,
people are just not challenging him enough.
I have to watch Lampire, see what's going on.
Yeah, let's do that. I watched him for a moment and I kind of seen that like a usual reaction, exactly like shooting and like kind of almost jumping and stuff. Like he doesn't have steady hands type of thing because you can tell that he doesn't play this game.
Fair enough.
And might probably sound evil. I don't want to down talk him. I'm something I'm
You're
fucking
fucking evil.
impressed.
you're evil.
But evil can evil.
Hey.
Yeah. But it's just mind blowing to me. It's
So
like,
Justin
how?
just died and spawned in front of Slug. Slug saw him and saw his name and let him go. Would you not go after like their best player and try and spawn rape him?
It's laggy.
Especially
He's
if
too
you're down
friendly.
by like 30. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Well, I mean, there were two other, like, there was another guy there. He had a choice to go after Justin or the other guy. He went after the other guy. Like, if I have Scooby, if Scooby's in front of me and I kill him and he spawns and I have another guy, I'm going to try and kill him again.
Well,
I think you are one of the few people who actually does that. The other person I know that does it's Higgins. Like you go realizing that if you kill me, that means that you're gonna throw up a lot of the game.
It's probably wrong based on how this Justin works. Look at Justin. He doesn't do that. He's doing fine for me.
I think it's the ping pong comparison to Lampire. I think he just showed up on the scoreboard. like pretty late, ping pong, but it doesn't really speak the what happened in the game.
And Nick is playing. Nick
Like,
is playing good Quake 2 right now too. By the way, he is playing good Quake 2.
I think you and him are probably the biggest highlight so far that I've seen. Like you guys are definitely playing like on a very high level. And
You're gonna watch my next game and think differently, bro.
You're gonna play shit.
No, you're gonna watch me be like, man, he's an ass kicker. What are we talking about?
No, you've been fucking asking. Your team hasn't been winning, but you individually have been ass kicking.
All right, so Justin's team took the first one, 104.91.
What's the next map?
Next map will be HT1.
HP1.
Okay. Oh, well. Yeah, that'll be.
Another one 3 versus 3 type of thing, and you know, it's kind of like with ping pong is gonna perform better than Lampire.
You think he will or he will not?
I want to say on HT1 he will, because yeah, I've seen him playing. At least I witnessed him or teamed up with him, and he played. I don't have like, I haven't seen him playing this map at all. So I think ping pong is the strongest 4th pick ever, at least based on what I've played with him. So I'm surprised that he's struggling like that, because the interaction I had with him was like, wow, this would be an amazing guy that to kind of guide him and tell him what to do.
This is funny right now. Shlu and Nick play 2-on-2 on voice all the time together, and right now they have been bickering and complaining to each other this whole map. Even after losing, they're shit talking each other a little bit. This is funny. They're always on the same team.
The other... Yeah, and it's funny. Nick can be so so salty about it. Like the other time when they lost the M3 versus who's Claron? Is it you, Pen, or Randy? No, on the Randy's team, I think Claire didn't have the computer, and they won the M3. Everybody was like, you know, it was a pretty cool game, you know, and it's funny how it happened. Nick was so fucking angry at it, you could tell. And super salty and dry about all this shit.
He's serious.
So.
He's not joking, bro. He is serious. Like, he is not happy.
Yeah, I know.
He's coming to Dallas sometime to see me. I said, yeah, let's have a drink. I'll take you out. Take you to a strip club or something. I took David to a strip club. It was so funny. I had these, like, I don't know if I should say this on stream. I had these, like, big Latina dancers all over, and I paid them so to take him upstairs and take care of his ass. It was funny. And David's probably like 5'7". He probably weighs up 130 pounds. He's got these women with massive butts, and they're like dancing all over. It was hilarious. I gave money, and I said, take him upstairs and take care of him. I don't even think the freaking women spoke English.
Yeah, he was telling me back then that he was chatting like with some ladies at your place that were Spanish, teaching him some Spanish.
Yeah, he actually learned a lot. It was kind of impressive.
Culo.
Culo.
It's funny. My first job was at the airport here in Chicago, and both of my supervisors were Puerto Rican, and one of them was. When I think about it, he was like, "Fuck! How did he not get, sued for sexual harassment?" But he was always someone like throwing some, Latin shit to that other lady. Something about cool. I was like, "What is cool?" I was like, "Oh, it's ass, right?" And then pinche Polaco, which is fucking Polish, right, or something like that. Do you speak Spanish?
Yeah, a little bit. I've got like 200 people working for me that are Hispanic. Probably 50% don't speak any English, so I gotta try.
Dude, I always hate calling you Manny. What is your
Andrew.
real name? Andrew. Nice to meet you,
nice
Andrew.
to
Greg here. Yeah.
Did you know it's Andrew Tate?
It's
Hey, I look like Andrew Tate a little bit.
who's Andrew Tate?
I get that quite often that I look like Andrew Tate.
Damn, they are actually funny, like you said. They are. I mean, Ash is a sweetheart, but he's competitive too. It's the same thing. So I had a privilege of playing with Shlu Zero on the same team. We had Firestorm, but then I had a privilege of playing with Dirk, Magbass, and Dirk Macbeth and Diaz. That was the toughest team to play ever because these guys are so friendly. Like Blue and Zero are friendly, but they are very like competitive in the game. Like Diaz, Ryan and Dirk and Macbeth, these fuckers could be just, like chatting and having fun during the game. Like it's hard to fucking actually turn them on to get them, motivated for the
Absolutely.
game.
Dirk's a good guy.
I remember
He's a
the
good
first
guy.
game we
He's
played.
nice.
I was like, "Fuck! This is not gonna go anywhere." It was like these guys are way too positive about all of this during the game. Like no competitive edge, but little by little, they're just very laid
You know
back
who else is
about
like
it.
that? Maya. She's like so nice all the time.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't think I've ever heard her say anything bad
she's a
about
sweetheart.
anyone in my life, other than I don't know.
Uh,
Never.
hey, Andrew, there's a reason why Zero was joking that Shlu has a dick, right? And like you haven't heard the same thing about Maya, right? Ashley is very competitive.
I love it. There's nothing better than
Yeah.
a female Quake 2 player that's competitive. Nothing better. We need more of that.
Well, it's awesome, right? Back in the days, I don't know, like in Europe, I don't. Well, we had a one lady that played, but she was kind of like, which sounds really fucking wrong of me to say, but she was kind of more like a mascot. She just wanted to be sometimes on the servers, like adminning some stuff, but she really didn't play like Ash. Ash actually has a really fucking good
Hey,
game sometimes. So
she's
does
like,
Maya, but Ash is
I think
really
she's like
into
most
it.
improved. And like if I think of players
Yeah.
from like last few years, Shlu is probably the most improved.
I will take the credit for that.
Chief is always last. So one tournament I had Chief and X on my team, who are always the last two to ready up. Always.
It's funny, there's something to it because I think after the last game, somebody must have given him shit because on the pickup games he was saying, "Hey, I'm ready, I'm ready. Do you see
Probably
that? I'm
me.
ready."
Yeah, it takes me a while to get ready sometimes.
Are you on here? Yeah, there you are.
Yeah, what's up,
What's
X?
up?
Oh, you're always last. Between you and Chief, is I don't know. That'll drive me crazy sometimes.
I mean, I forget, you know.
I know you're probably smoking or something. So
When am I not?
That's why I kind of like the ready up.
Andrew, the difference is some of these guys just have a lot of fucking time. Like you play, I've noticed that you're in play between doing running business. I fucking play because I have a million things on my head, but a lot of them just chill and play. So that's why it's sometimes hard to get ready them up. Like I've noticed that when we play, it's like game is over, I
Yeah,
ready up,
no.
you ready up. But a lot
you're
of
already
people
typing
take
good
time.
luck before the match has started, man. I play and I'm like ready for the next one. Like give me 2 or 3 minutes and then I'm ready to go. But some of these people are like very social about it. All right, who's gonna win this one, guys?
This one I take Sluggy. No,
Sluggy,
So
Sluggy,
you
got
got-
Mega.
Justin, I have Sluggy. And you, Andrew, got Justin or Sluggy?
They got quad. Wow, no one went to quad. Wow. Mega 20. Sluggy lost it.
You're gonna get a rail down. Yep, there we go. That's a big track for ping pong,
Let's see
right?
if
There you go. That's how you want your
Let's see if
fourth
Sluggy
pick.
goes back to the Mega. He's up right now, almost.
I think RDM9 Chief doesn't like it, and maybe the fact they were losing kind of took over mental aspect of it. But this map should be different.
Sluggy's made some not so good moves in the beginning. He tried to shoot through the ground, killed himself.
But dead, denied. What is Justin doing? It was a late one, probably. He miscalculated it. He probably went for like the usual one. Nick once again leading his team.
Okay, Sluggy's got a stack. Let's see if he goes to quad now. He's got quad's coming up. He's not going to quad.
Oh, that was a brutal battle to watch. Blaster versus grenade launcher at the quad. Who got it eventually? Oh, Chief did. There you go. Oh, that. Yeah. I was happy for Chief that he had finally weapon and then the fucking rail in the eye.
Ooh. Sluggy just railed Justin.
Blue is 6 and 3, Ping Pong 3 and 7 versus Lampire 0 and 8. That probably makes the difference. That's the you said Andrew that Blue had been the most
I
improved.
think so. I'd call it.
I agree with you about it. The interesting thing is, like in this edition, she either has really, well, like it's score-wise, weak games or really strong games. Like nothing in between. Like the previous one was really weak, and this one seemed to be so far really strong. She's like their, you know, second strongest person. Which, of course, Chief should be that.
Should be Chief,
person.
yeah. He's not playing that much anymore, though, does he? I mean, maybe he does late night when I'm not around, but I don't see Chief play that much.
Can't tell. I haven't been really playing light nights either.
What happened? Oh, they lost
Server's
somebody.
lagging, right?
No, so they lost somebody. They lost Slugs.
Yeah, the server started lagging big time. Perfect time to refill the beer.
He's back, it looks like. He's using, what's his name? The Quake 2, what's that guy's something? I don't know his name. Forbidden, yeah, Forbidden. I used to use it too, but I got so much shit about it, I just finally deleted it and went to plain Quake 2 Pro. Everyone's like, it's got where everyone's like, oh, it's got timers or something. I was like, dude, I don't even pay attention to that shit. On the screen ones, at least. This has got to be a disadvantage because Slugs had a rail. He had a rail and then he crashed. Yeah, and Chief's there. He's got a Hyper Blaster. Use your Hyper Blaster, Chief. Oh. Plot soon.
It's an interesting thing to see.
Chief of
Oh
Grenade
no,
Launcher.
I take it back. That's fucking Shlu leading their team. Take a look at the scores. I thought it was like, oh, it's Sluggy and Justin going head to head again on the leadership board.
Stand with the
Damn,
stop.
Shlu's having 14 and 7. She's the biggest dick on the server at the
The
moment.
biggest balls.
Yeah.
Let's see where she's at. I'm gonna try and watch her.
Justin's right there, 14 and 5.
So since coming back, Sluggy's 5-1.
Justin kills Stanhead's over there. Ping Pong was standing there. I think he was trying to tell someone Mega Health was up. They get rid of himself.
They're not on the voice. We're gonna watch Flo actually.
Rubbing.
What you playing?
Yeah,
Chain
she's
gun?
trying to cover chain. She's been struggling to get a gun right now though.
Another
That's
uncontested
an awesome
quad
score
Stan.
for her. Very high. And clean it up. Little comeback.
I mean, it's very close.
Is he lagging or is that me lagging?
I think it's you. I'm watching him look pretty
fine.
smooth.
Well,
It's a little jerky on my end.
It's a nice sequence by Stan.
I got him back into this game. They were down by almost 20, and now they're 9 behind.
Makes you wonder how much of the slaggy dropping out has to do with that. He definitely is timing quad. He didn't just go randomly for it, but he's a CTF or Rocket Arena player.
Who was that?
That's like Stan.
I think both.
ETF Rock Arena.
Is the score that Sluggy having is that a reset
he
or
got-
is that
No,
combined?
that's his when he came back.
That's fucking amazing.
That's what I
13
said. He had
and
6-1 earlier.
2. Oh, good point. Yeah, he was really low, and not only he's making up for it, but damn, in such a short amount of time, he came up.
Right.
Big time.
And actually, when he crashed, he had a railgun and a chain gun. So I was like, oh shit, that sucks, you know.
This be a new
Painful.
strategy for their team. So you crash every match. It's working for him right now. So Stan with
Low is at
uncontested.
22.
Ooh, that hurt.
Chief though.
Nick just put her down to sleep.
Yeah. Nick's got a really good SSG.
Him and Stance have enough patience in it. You guys usually pull the trigger way too fast.
That sounds like me.
Kikro is good with avoiding, I've noticed, but like he doesn't aim as well with it. You're good overall with all of the weapons, but you know they just excel with certain weapons.
Kikro's good with the SSG. He's got an amazing rocket launcher.
He has this patience, and even like when he's avoiding it, he does it differently than everybody else.
Yep, hard on quad again.
Who got it?
And
I think their Lampire's missing the 4th player with Lampire struggling, so I guess Ping Pong did kind of perform better on this one. So far, at least. But then that's a big one. Shlo being the top scorer on the server, 26.
I
Next
don't.
one,
I
Justin
think if
with
you add up
20.
Sluggy's scores, he's probably before he got crashed.
he had 26.
He said he had 6, right?
No.
Ash is still fucking going through them. There we go. Nice. And they're dropping her 3 slugs. She already had a railgun. That's awesome.
She's playing the chain gun area, you said? That's where they have Lambert playing right now, so I wonder if that's playing a bit of a role in that.
Yeah, he's attacking it, but she's there. She's got it.
Chief got out with quad.
Yep, Chief quad and hyper blaster. He's going through mid and he's back at the top right.
Oh, she's killing it.
Yeah, but out of ammo.
Damn, she has 45 slugs. Mostly because the dying guy dropped 3 fucking sets
She-
for her,
she had
but it's still funny
49.
to see her.
Jesus,
She had
railed her ass
49
off.
after all those.
Hey, you wanna hear a funny thing? 46% railgun, 17 frags, 2300 damage with rail.
Jesus, this is the game of her life. This is amazing.
Yeah, true. Fuck, 32 frags. That's awesome to see her.
Well, they're all.
That's what I was
sitting on
saying.
quad.
Like she doesn't have in between games, and she even said like after a few games that she had a really hard time.
Chief with quad again, but he has grenades. No other weapon.
There's a machine gun right there. There you go. Team's dropping SSGs.
But he's not switching to it.
Not finding anybody either.
Oh wow, he got that yellow armor on spawn. They're all in the hallway now.
Nick's got 47.
Oh, that was a nice flick shotgun.
A really good quad run.
Oof.
I think we
Could've been
sound
lead, too.
biased a little bit because it's a quite a rape. It's 60 frags difference almost. Doesn't feel like that when you watch some of the PODs.
Another quad.
This will be a cool
Chief.
This will be a cool third map.
So it's 1 and 1.
Yeah, the other one. Once it includes.
I'm really curious if Ash can maintain this. Because if he does, then they're gonna have a really good coverage on Power Shield on TDM 1. And then defense like can focus on quad to challenge Stan and Justin.
Ooh. Look at Nick's score. Definitely,
Oh,
you're
shit.
you were gonna hear about the
48,
server for sure.
Yeah, but he kicked us on the first one, and you can't just say it when it flies your loss.
What position?
He had a
was
good
quad?
score in the first one.
I finished with a negative net after the first game though.
Oh, did
Looking
he?
at it at the end, yeah.
He was up a lot, I thought.
Unless had a really poor end of the game. Oh, Sluggy got a quad now. Gonna try to pad their lead some more.
I rarely go positive in my KDR, so it's
What was that, Deep? What'd you say, Debbie?
oh, I rarely go positive. I die.
You went positive
a
against
lot.
us the other day, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. Just,
We felt you running quads on our throat.
That's, by the way, after Stan killed Sluggy.
Yeah,
Not the other way around.
that's funny.
Justin's got a good score.
yeah, 29-17.
Yeah, but you need 4 players to do it, and here you have, you know, Flo being the,
So let me ask.
you know, second pick yet
So
the
let me ask
heaviest
you,
on the
he's got a good
server.
score. He's like 28 and 18, 17, something like that, right? Would you
Yeah.
say he should be more aggressive?
Being pretty aggressive.
No, it's one of the games you're gonna lose. It's just you have Ashley overperforming. You cannot do that. It's just kind of like in NBA soccer games. It just happens.
It's soccer
Yeah,
game.
the fucking day. Yeah. Like Lampire's not performing as well as ping pong, but you know that's still not a, I guess, game changer. You have really, you know,
So
Ashley.
Sluggy had 42 frags, Sluggy.
Holding
And
the rank.
11 discs.
Oh,
42
shit,
frags, 11 dusts.
How's that? Oh yeah, sorry, I'm adding to Chief's score. Yeah.
Not bad.
They got 5 players, that's cheating.
Probably should have waited till the matches were over.
Let's see if Nick says anything. He got 60 deaths. You know, he's fucking pissed on his voice right now. I guarantee you.
I bet.
You know, I
Yes.
guarantee you, he's going off on their team chat over there.
He cannot give shit to Zero anymore.
I don't know. Sluggy number 2 was better, I thought.
Nah, if you go by like score based on deaths. He doubled his frags, but he died. What? Almost twice as much. Second time around.
What's the? Is it called shot?
Sorry.
Top shot?
Andrew, you just one of those you cannot do anything. We had that in the finals against Adrian's team. Chief had this fucking game on then, so no matter what I did and no matter what Steve did, it didn't really matter. It's just he had, you know, like another player that you wouldn't expect had an amazing game.
Nobody's using anti-cheat. What a bunch of cheaters. Every single last one of them. Damn, Stan had a 90.9% SSG.
How much damage though?
That doesn't matter.
Like one shot. One shot.
What? 5 damage? A lot, 1800. That's a lot, but it doesn't say how much with quad, right?
Mm-mm.
I don't think it's much because I feel like the other team had quad the whole time.
Why don't you say he had 86, it's also 86% with railgun? But just 4 frags and 600 damage. Is this the last map? I thought TDM1 was the last one.
No, TDM1 banned.
Yeah, okay.
This is a interesting match because the railers don't have rails, so
Did the server just crash or it crashed for me only?
Just you.
That's strange. That server disconnected, that's bizarre.
Sounded like your internet was chopping up a second ago. Your voice was going in and out.
Gotcha. So who do you have on this one?
Well, I'll tell you what, Sluggy will enter from that stairs area all the time. He always goes from the stair area. That double jump on the stairs and then jumps over from that little column. I'm gonna go away team, Justin's team on this one. I think Nick has a better game this game.
Yeah.
Better,
I like
better
this
than
map.
60 times.
This is interesting. You have two guys who don't really play TDM/Quake 2, and all 3 maps are not like the typical DM maps or something somebody would be very comfortable with. Not sure if it's intended or accidental.
Who's your choice, Greg?
Probably Chief.
And who did you take?
Chief's Fox team because I think they all 4 would be probably doing the quad jump, which is still as it sounds probably game changer to me.
So you take Chief's team. Okay, I'm gonna go Justin's team.
Yeah.
Who you got, Jen?
I'm going Justin's team for a third one. I just got a feeling that
I think
they're really strong on this map.
I think Nick will fuck them up a little bit this time on quad, as compared to the previous map, but I think Lampai will struggle. It's a very punitive map. Like if you don't know the game, like you gotta make the most out of it with every single weapon, and I'm not sure if he's there. Not like the Rocket Arena and fucking CTF players are using baby shotgun and machine gun.
Yeah, I know.
bet.
That's funny, right?
Just let you guys know there are 3 people currently watching this.
Hey,
I think the
that's
shotguns are
including all
fantastic
3 of us.
weapons.
yeah, exactly. That's the 3 of us. What?
Oh,
yeah,
it's
there's
us
3 of
4
them.
of us. So DB.
Hey, you know what's funny? Those Rocket Arena guys, they can't play TDM though. We can play their shit, but they can't play ours. They cannot adapt to TDM.
YouTube
Oh.
Most Hated got mad at me today because I railed him once. Then he thought I railed him twice, but I did not.
In our first draft, the draft 2, we had Firestorm, who was also a Rocket Arena player, and I remember like yesterday we were puzzled but slash laughing at it. He said that how can he be so good at Rocket Arena and doing so bad at this? I was like, yeah, it's probably all the fucking weapons you get on the spawn versus here collecting them.
Yeah, I
Matrix.
think-
Matrix is an amazing RE2 player. Like he's great. Chain gun's amazing. Everything. He comes and plays TDM. He just looks like he doesn't know what he's doing.
I think there's also a lot less stress having the weapons right off the bat. You're not too afraid about missing or whatnot.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, some
I do
TDM,
think
we're
that-
always trying to spawn rate people, right? Like you die, we're like, okay, where do they spawn? Go get them. And in, you're right, Rocket Arena, you spawn and you got your railgun, your chain.
You don't have to flee as much.
You don't have to get health in that either.
Yeah, well,
Sluggy got a bad spawn.
It looks like vampire. Not really. Justin
My
getting
God.
through. Oh, missed the jump, Justin.
Sluggy
Yeah.
spawned so far from the Mega and everything, and he went there, the Mega, the chain gun, and the armor was all there waiting for him.
Yep.
And he spawned far.
Everyone went for quad.
And he just killed 3 of them.
Chief got
Just
quad for the
one.
team, and
That's
now he's just gonna clean them up.
The funny thing
Chief
is, was
lost
after
ball.
Justin with machine gun missed that jump. Actually, that's what allowed Chief to steal it. So yeah, that's the part about this jump we were talking about the other day. It's the stress of it. Like, hey, there's so much consequences after you miss it potentially.
So where
My
do you
solution-
where do you put your 4th player on this map?
Depending who the 4th player is, if it's a liability type of player, I tell them to hang around at quad. So that's
Manip's like, where would you put Maya on this map?
he
No, I
can
didn't
do
say
that.
that. I didn't say that.
He can do the damage, but also there's always some weapons, right? To drop him or something. Otherwise, if he's gonna go with those weapons into the map, he's gonna probably die and give them away.
and got the quad, but then died right off
That was
the
a nice
bat.
battle
think
for
it's-
quad, though.
Yeah, and
So
guess where
nobody's
Sluggy
gotten
went
a
from?
clean
The
quad.
stairs.
No clean quad means no clean quad runs. That's good stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Justin -1, Nick +5.
Ooh, no, not the team kill. Oh no.
From a grenade, of course. Always those grenades.
Well, his teammate jumped in front of him. It was his teammate's fault, not his. Team kills. It's always the retard with the flamethrower.
Nick the quad. There's rocket quad kill.
Nick says, fuck it.
Get himself up.
1, 2,
blow up
3,
double
4. He went for 0, right? Or -1 actually, ultimately? Enemy, no,
I think he
+1.
had 1, yeah. 5 kills +1.
17 to 12 with 12 minutes left.
Ouch. Chief just hit Slugs in the face with a nade.
Couple nice high quad kills there. Nick that 3.
Justin getting quad finally. On Justin's team.
Ooh, rocket jump. You have a rocket. Take the damage off the life.
Chief ended up getting quad.
Steve got it right.
There's so many fun jumps in this, on that quadrant. There we go, good dodging by
And he did waste a lot of bullets there.
Actually, 200 bullets to get that kill, roughly.
worth it. Worth it. That was good.
Justin is stacked. 100.
Quad and 20. See that nade? EX just nailed him with the nade and tried to go for the quad.
Oh, he
Oh,
wanted
nice.
to steal.
Did you see? Ashley just did the auto jump from Hyper Blaster. She stumbled, but then she picked up quad. Like she didn't do all the way to yellow, but she just slowed down and picked up quad from the other side. That was a great steal.
Uh-oh.
She's got about 3. Turn around, turn the fuck around.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Probably
quad and 30.
fixated on the kill.
Yeah.
Happens.
She's leading the team though. I guess that dick's still hard.
Rock
All that
hard.
Viagra she's been popping. All those blue pills.
Alright, 4 seconds quad. Who's set up for it?
But imagine how satisfying it is after that exchange with Nick after the first map.
Oh, absolutely. She's gonna be talking shit to him for days about that.
Who's got it?
Nick.
Ooh.
Got hyper. Who's got
Very
super
close
hot
game.
on it? 36 to 30. Yeah. He has 2 kills, so
Justin, no gun in the sewers.
Nick's still capable of doing some damage with the quad.
he shot his teammate though.
Yeah, and then almost got killed at Mega, so not the best conversion.
Good
Still
timing.
doing
Justin.
damage.
Got a chain gun and
There
a
we go.
minigun.
Quad in about 4 seconds.
Oh,
Anybody wanna get it? No? Oh, quad's gonna get knocked down. Game 2.
oh, that's a nice comeback by Nick on cheap. Oh, even better on cheap. Did you guys see that? They kind of went back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, that's a shotgun.
Quad's at
She gets stuck
25.
on everything.
He has no health.
No shells either.
Oh, well, there they are right there, but it's too late now.
And I was about to say the fucking med packs are there, but he said fucking I'm hardcore. And then he died. Nick just got 3 of them in a row.
Alright, who's set up to get the quad? Fine.
6 frag lead here.
Canada is doing strong today. Oh, nice
1
frag
jump,
enough.
2 jump missed, up, 3rd jump, dead. Chief got it again. So what's that put it at, like 612?
Something like that, yeah. But Ashley is leading the team, but I think she's doing crucial kills here, damage around quad.
Largest positive net is Justin with +3. Oh, +2
I mean,
now.
it's a 5-point game.
Pluggy has the same, +2.
Chief get ready for another quad.
Quad's not for like another second.
Looks like the Justin's team is gonna get quad. I guess Lampire knows how to do the jump because he was on quad. The only way of getting there, right? With the jump. And he has quad. Oh. Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Stop shooting at the wrong time.
When are we gonna spec head?
Where? It's a tie.
Yep. Pretty light on the frags. 60.
Justin's
120
kicking ass
total?
with the grenade launcher.
Well, still about 5.5 minutes though.
Yeah, but for 5.5 minutes, it's still pretty good spread.
I just went through Justin's team. All 4 of them got weapons. The other team doesn't. Some of them have something, but these 4 fuckers have weapons.
They're early for quad. Looks like he's gonna get it.
And Sluggy's jumping from that
Oh,
corner.
Nick got it.
I killed Justin with a grenade.
And he dropped
Gave
the
it
shells.
shells.
Oh, oh, and 1. How lucky is that?
Don't jump.
I called it crittered.
That's too funny.
Oh yeah, it's getting clipped, don't worry.
Oh my god, you're mean.
That clipper from where he drops the shells.
How can only this get better if the other team wins and Ashley is on the top of their team still? Every fucking cherry on the top.
Chief is going for quad again. 6 seconds. Let's see. No, he's gonna get it. But he just has a rocket launcher and a super shotgun. where
Did
it's
the
not
quad
supposed to kill it.
survive? Yeah, they did. They are down by 7.
Let's run out fast.
He has a super shotgun. I don't know why he's not switching to it.
He does?
Yeah, he has one in his inventory. Is he out of shell?
Interesting.
No, he's using it.
There we go. Fuck,
Yeah.
it's 50.
He had all the shells in the world. Oh no.
It wasn't the smartest way to die with all the weapons.
Justin's team's now up by 10.
Yeah, wasn't it? Justin's up there with a.
It's up by 10, you mean, right?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Leading by
I'll
10.
get this quad.
No, I misheard you. And Justin got quad.
Nick's got the best score on their team right now.
Yeah, they could not afford to let him get that quad.
75. 75.
This is kind of flipping away from them.
They have to get the next 2 quads. They got it.
He's like reading what Namos is saying there. Sometimes you don't realize you're right behind you. You know? Especially if you're not saying anything or it's
Yeah, but he was acted smart. Like he didn't just go through his teammates.
yeah. Well, I
Wait
started
a
to say that.
second.
Quad's dead. They got it, but they didn't get anything out of it.
Possible to come back, but same time, it would have to be a really, really good quad run,
They need some help.
and
for
the
sure.
last one to kind of
They need to get
Feel it.
control now.
All the other team has to do is stay up high. And
75. 75.
Oh jeez.
there goes one.
think Flaggy didn't have strong enough game to. I mean, you expect your top player to kind of carry you and lead you.
Fortunate team kill by ping pong.
Oh,
9 frags.
I'm fragged.
That's so unfortunate. That's it.
7.
He killed the quad guy like literally fraction of a second after he got picked up.
Now it's bad to die.
6 frags. 5 frags.
You're right. They're onto something then.
17, 6.
Oh,
Uh,
I got blasted by Justin.
I was watching it. You just spawned in front of it.
Yep.
Right now they're yelling, kill people, kill people.
Yeah, team's yelling, hide, hide.
Yeah, exactly.
Storm on the front.
30 seconds left, guys. Hide, we're up by 8.
Uh,
Yep.
Did that
Yep.
call out a lot
That's
last
it.
server.
it's a good comeback then. They were down, right? By like 20
Yeah.
or something? What's the point?
No, I think it
Was it
like
close all the way?
Pretty
It's
close.
Yeah, I think it was at 17 at most.
It's a good,
Oh, let's
good
look at that last
result
squad.
performance for the decider, right?
Yeah, the best they could do is
Very nice.
Now Nick and Ashley will go for a friendly beer.
They'll finish top of their team.
Yeah. Like, you know what? Fuck it, whoever wins, Canada is on the top.
winner buys.
Nameless and Nick.
Well played, please.
What does that mean? Gemini American Casa.
I don't know what. That's the funny thing. Steve thinks sometimes he's funny. It's so inaccurate. Like, I have no fucking idea what it means.
It's
so-
Google Translate.
It's Yaban, it's like fucking, but it's like masculine. Then the other word is feminine. It's like she's Americana. I don't know what the fuck that means. That's the interesting thing that he sometimes tries to put these things together, but they makes no sense at all.
That's
That
a good
is
way to
funny.
end the stream. Alright.
Oh,